Hey guys, what's up? It's Zane. Wanted to make a video on why you shouldn't worry about what anyone else does in law school, right? And by what I mean by what anyone else does in law school is your peers, 2Ls, 3Ls, people in your law school that are getting better grades than you, doing extracurriculars, joining law review, joining secondary journals, getting jobs, doing this, doing that, doing whatever the hell it is they're doing, right? Volunteering. You shouldn't worry about none of that. Why? Because you should be worrying about what you're doing. See, I understand law school is very competitive and you're worried about what other people are doing. You're worried about what this guy's doing, what that guy's doing, what grades this guy's getting, how this guy's studying, what this guy's studying, with who his study partners are, and all of this, and yada yada yada. Right? You're always concerned about that next guy. And what I'm here to tell you is you shouldn't worry about anybody else but you. Why? Because, again, when you worry about, and I've said this before in my videos, when you worry about somebody else, you can't focus on yourself. Why? You're in law school. Okay? When you worry about someone else, you get so focused on what they're doing, you start probably implementing what they're doing, and the next thing you know, what they're doing doesn't work for you because you jump ship. You're like, everyone else is doing this. Why shouldn't I do this? This is probably the right way to do this. This is the right way to study. This is the right way to get good grades. This is the right way to get a job. Maybe it is right. But I want you to take into consideration that if it is right, if what they're doing is right, at least go in there with some thought. Don't just blindly follow the blind and do it because they're doing it. If you feel like what they're doing is correct, ask yourself for a moment, will this work for me? Can I implement this in my life while I'm in law school and implement this as a strategy to focus on what I'm doing to get the results I want, whatever your results may be. Whether your results are to get a good job, whether your results are to do well in OCI, whether your results are to graduate on the top of your class. Just because somebody else is doing something and they told you, look, this is how you get to the top of your class, you don't do it because they're doing it. You don't do it out of peer pressure, pretty much. You don't do it because you don't know what else to do. You don't do it because the whole crowd's doing it. You do it because you want to do it. You find a way where it implements with your ideology and your beliefs and your structure, what you're there for. Only you know why you're in law school, and only you know what you want out of law school, and you're smart enough to get into law school, and you're smart enough to figure out what you want out of law school. So don't focus on anybody else. Focus on you, okay? Now, that's not to say don't listen to other people and listen to their ideas. What I'm saying is don't blindly follow their ideas and don't let them suggest ideas to you which have nothing to do with what you want out of law school. Follow your gut instinct, your heart, your mind, whatever it is, that inner voice inside you, and make progress to those goals that you want. Take steps in the initiatives that you want out of law school. Right? If your goal is to get top grades, take steps to get to those grades. Talk to people that are getting those grades, right? Hang out with people that are getting those grades. But don't adapt everything they're telling you because what works for them may not work for you. So have an open mind, but at the same time, be detached to the situation and know why you're in law school specifically for you, because every individual is unique, right? When you write your personal statement, hopefully it was unique and not something that was broad, right? Hopefully you had some purpose in attending law school and you wanted something out of law school. So guys, that's all I wanted to say on this one. Just focus on yourself. Focus on what you want out of law school. Don't blindly follow anybody else, because even if that does work, it may not work for you. It might work for everybody else but you, right? So even if it is a tested method that's working for them, if you adapt it, it might not work for you. So figure out if it works for you, ask yourself, and if it works for you, follow it. If it doesn't, don't feel like you have to follow it just because people are telling you to follow it or people are doing it. All right? Peace, guys. I'm out.